Testing, 1, 2, 3. Are we okay on this side? That's better. Alrighty. Welcome, everyone, to my second live animating session. As I said in the description, this is going to be not as action-packed as the last live animating session. This is more or less just going to be focused on story development and dialogue that has been scripted. And you'll get to see the new model I have for Jefferson Zephyros, or Jeff, as you may know. I've made a lot of quality of life adjustments to his new model, and it is phenomenal. It is really fun to work with him. So, yeah, with that out of the way. Oh, another thing. If I manage to get to it, you guys will get to see... No, that's a little later down the line. I was going to say, you're probably going to see V6 Keizen in action, but that's probably not going to be towards the end. I also have a grab bag of new sound effects that I'm using because I think I spent all day yesterday compiling a bunch of soundboards, and by God, are they amazing. So, without further ado, let's get into the actual stream. Oh, I forgot to crop the image, so let's get that cropped to scale. Are we in? We were not in full screen. All right, there we go. I just gotta crop the image to properly fit. That's good. All right. Now we are good. Inoxious. All right. Let's actually get to work. And I think I'm going to immediately start by bringing back this project because we're at almost 500 frames and 1,000 megabytes. So I'll go ahead and track it to part 35. How you doing, Dragon? Okay, let's get to... There's a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Okay, I need to get to my keyframes, poster frames, if you may. I can't exactly read the language you speak, but I guess it's nice to see you too. Okay. Right. I think we're good. So now I just gotta backtrack. Do I speak Portuguese? I really don't speak any languages outside of English. I should probably play back this previous part so you all know what you missed. All right, we'll keep that frame. Now save this as... All right. I just need to check something real quick. All right, we're good on that front. I guess while I have this saved, might as well pull up the previous parts that you all missed. I'm not sure if I think I ended on 32 or like the end of 32. Jackson, I'm going to assume you meant inspiration, but the fact that you referred to an inspection is really funny. But my main inspiration for the first version of my original character was Alzaro from Project Kaiju, which was a developer kaiju that you could purchase for Robux in, I think, V3? Ooh, it is lagging. Lagging. How many FPS and interpolation do you use in the animation? Um, I get asked this question so many times. Um, the way it's done is it's 30 FPS, but I use um oh god, it's the program. This part I might have to break this part up into two sections cuz it is lagging. I remember when I finished the part with Keizen, it was lagging like crazy. So, okay, here we go. Now we're oh god. Okay, I might need to break this up into two parts. It's getting real bad. If I take away blue effects, oh, that's a, oh god, oh god, oh no, come on. Let me get to it. Okay, thank God. Okay, we'll see if that, oh, that didn't change anything. That did not change anything. Ah! My tablet's fighting for its life. Yeah, for fucking real. Are we okay? Well, fortunately, this is just the iPad having issues. The OBS is fine. Oh, jeez. Yikes. Oh, okay. Um, oh no. No. I was almost there. Oh, no. No. Get back. No. Ah. Okay, 50, 50. Where's 50? 50. Oh, shit. Oh, no. No! Yeah, I'm gonna have to break this up into two parts. Oh my god. Please. Love Christ. When I have to export this, I am definitely going to have to. Yes! Open! Open sesame for the love of Christ! Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, yeah. Oof. Well, fortunately, it's only the last half that matters, because that's actually the stuff that's new relative to last stream. Okay, now we're actually at a reasonable state. Okay, so here is the section of the part that is new. Ooh, it's still a little bit iffy. Yeah. Okay. So that's really the all that's been done for the. You know what? I'm gonna save this right now just to get it out of the way. And then with previous part, I'm going to also get that split up as well. Okay. So that, and then we're going to start for the first frame. Open that up. And then we'll split it from there. Oh yeah, I saw it at 750 and then it just jacked to 11,000 1100. Okay. Unfortunately, I can literally just save it and it's as easy as that. And then I believe 33 is the transformation part for Jeff. If it lagged like a bitch, I don't I don't remember it lagging like a bitch, but we'll see. Oh Jesus. I just took a peek at the frames and I'm like, "Oh god." Yeah, this is totally the transformation part. All right. And don't worry, the effects will look much better. I'm just disabling blur for the time being. He's here, chat. Oh, it's so badass. I fucking love that transformation sequence. It's so good. And then part 4 is the final of that. Here, we'll go ahead and put it up. All right, yeah, this is the start of the stream. Motherfuckers aura farming for fucking real. Okay, I'm also gonna have to disable blur on this one. The fact that I'm just allowed to use those perspectives is ridiculous. And there's the backdraft. Knocked his lights out, literally. So yeah, it's kind of what I've been working on. I think that part, I spent like all morning working on that part. I'm glad for these animating live sessions, I have a much more active audience. Oh, you know what? I should get that script back because I wrote it down on a sheet of paper. Or not a sheet of paper, Google Doc. I just gotta get to it. There we go. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. I forgot to put on some music because people were suggesting about it. Oh, sorry for the blackout. Okay, let's get that back. And I'll also we'll revise that. Let me just make sure the audio comes through on OBS. Yep, we are good. All right. Let me get that dock back up. only have a few lines down, but I can work with it for now. Okay. Hello?
Yo,
You just-
what you working on?
Working on script writing and just working on the animation in general.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
I'll give you a second.
Oops. There we go. Okay. All right, we got it.
All right. Fix it.
How you doing, Springtrap?
Huh?
Oh, I'm talking to chat.
Oh, okay. Are you streaming on YouTube or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did I see the new Project Kaiju remake? I've seen videos about it. I haven't found the time to check it out myself.
I played it. I think it's called Project Remake.
Yeah, the only thing that I know about it is it's using like the old style of models. So much fun.
I know what
Alright.
style they're trying to do.
Alright, how's this look? Oh, that camera's way up or way down.
And honestly, it honestly does resemble the old one.
Yeah, like the models are like it's the old models, the 3.0.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a tester. Maybe I will try it out this weekend. I probably won't stream it because I have other priorities, like getting work done and doing stuff for my grandparents. I gotta mow their lawn.
Relatable.
Had a bit of snapback on the body. Whoops.
What in the fuck is that?
What, I'm animating?
No, I'm looking at some. I'm looking at the memes channel.
Oh.
I would animate right now, but I really do not feel like it.
Hold on. What's happening? I don't know what's happening there either. Oh well.
Speaking of animating, what are you animating anyways?
This is This is essentially Act 1 for Keizen's lore book, essentially.
I just realized something.
You have a good one, Springtrap.
Why is your OC's name the same name as mine on Discord?
Well, it's a little bit different. It's not Kaizen, it's Keizen.
Makes sense. I just logged on my PC. I might play a game or something. It depends.
That looks better. All right. How you doing, Jera? Now we get to the fun part, dialogue.
Oh man, I gotta update it. I'm ending it out. Damn. Question.
Yeah?
What editing app do you use for your animations?
Like what I do when like I export it and then I put it together.
Yeah.
I used to use iMovie for the longest time, but then I swapped over to CapCut.
How was how was it when you was using iMovie?
Hmm?
How was it when you was using iMovie?
I honestly kind of liked the challenge of trying to squeeze in as many sounds as I could because you only have a limit, and that limit is 3.
Uh, I
But
just started using CapCut automatically. I
yeah,
don't know why.
if you're really good at it, you can even get it to 4 by working with the background sound.
Makes sense. But personally, I would just stay with CapCut. So then you can add as many sounds as you want.
Yeah.
And then if you want to make sound effects and stuff, you can still do that. So I'm never like I forgot to resub to your channel because I made me a new YouTube account.
Oh.
So I just resub.
Oh, that's great. I don't even need those like that. For the longest time, I've been wondering why it kept like copying, pasting the properties with like opposite perspectives, and now I realize that I don't even need to change it. I'll go ahead. Okay.
What is your OC supposed to be made out of?
It's biologically made out of fused minerals.
Oh, that's nice. Because I remember what your old OC was based off Project Kaiju's Azaro.
Yes. I think somebody asked me about it like half an hour ago.
I never got to play as Alzaro when Project Kaiju that came along. I
Yeah,
never really played. I
that
didn't
was
get,
3.0.
yeah, I haven't really played Project Kaiju for that long. When before 4.0, I was playing mostly Kaiju Universe.
Yeah, like especially with the news that I've heard about like the current state of Project Kaiju, it's essentially like yeah, we're hiring a new dev team and we're we're not going to half-ass it like we have in the past. We're going to make it a good game this time.
I mean, the people from Project Kaiju, they were good animators, and the game was enjoyable.
Oh yeah, they were good, but there was still like a lot of issues. Like, for example, Project Kaiju was a victim to the notorious respawn bug that happened at the time, where if you fell out of the map, you could not respawn in any way, shape, or form. You had to rejoin.
Hold on, give me a second. I will be right back because my mom just called my phone. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, the beauty of perspectives.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. This right here might be the biggest revelation I've had. The fact that I get to, like, give individual figures a 3D parallax is ridiculous.
Man, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How you doing, Evolved?
I'm still trying to get back my skill from animating. It's just been hard since I have very motivation, very low motivation. I'm sorry.
Should probably make that section of the armband a little bit easier to work with, because it's kind of confusing.
I know whose OC that is. I just don't remember the name.
Well, I'm pretty sure with the series that he has going, his OC has a different name. I can check.
Oh, I know who that is. That's Jeff Zilla. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in Jeff's actual series, he has an actual name, but in the series with Keizen, he has a different name.
Hmm.
So, here, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Yeah, okay, so his human character's name is Jeff Zira. And then the full name for Jeff in Kaizen's series is Jefferson Zephyros.
Jefferson.
I mean, you got to keep it formal.
You right. Wait, don't you have a series channel in the server?
Not yet. It's mostly because I haven't really thought about much of it or animated it. It's just I have rough concepts. And if I were to portray like the entire like lore book for Kaizen, it would be like an entire novel's worth of lore.
I'm sitting here I have not even animated my series yet. I'm just sitting here just having characters being edited or remade. Then I'm bringing characters back from my old series.
Alright, so now I need to figure out how to create a half knuckle curl on these arms while keeping the perspective. Let's see what I can do. I'm actually like looking at my own hand to see how like it would go. And honestly, it makes me feel like a schizophrenic.
Probably just bend like the lower note of the finger down. Well,
Yeah,
don't
okay,
bend
so
it down. Or I'll just bring it up or something. I don't really know. I don't animate humans.
Okay, so I'm actually legitimately looking at my own hand to figure out like how it would be done. Okay, so this needs to curl like that. Oh, and another thing, I like to use perspectives a lot. So so then this goes like that. I should probably add a gradient to these. So I'll copy that color. Okay, I need to make that,
So what's the gradient for?
the gradient is to give it perspective, so that's going to be slightly brighter. How's that look? That looks good.
Yeah, it was good. But that's his backhand or his front hand?
This is backhand.
Yeah, it makes sense. Why you won't do that?
So now I just need to apply the same thing to this one. Oh, right. Copy that color. Set it. There we go.
It would look better. It would look a lot better if you had fingernails.
Yeah. But the thing is, considering that the camera is like this far zoomed out, I don't think fingernails would make a difference. Like, you can barely see the fingernails.
Because all of those nodes right there, you can't really see it. But then you probably won't be able to see it anyways from
Yeah, like if I
from-
here, if I here. Yeah, you can't see them.
yeah, cannot see that.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So now I need to... Okay, so now the rest of these curl inwards slightly. I gotta bring this back a little bit. Oh, you know what? I should have this like that. Because it's literally in the middle. And then this actually keeps a solid thickness here. I need to bring this back a little bit more. You can tell I am definitely looking at my actual hand when doing this.
Yeah. I actually thought that was like the front hand when you tried doing that.
Yeah, but you can actually... The only difference that the front hand is going to have with this hand is the gradients will be absent.
Yeah.
Although it's going to be really hard to tell because the fingertips are like pushed to the back ass end of the figure. Which makes it kind of tedious to work with. So that stays at a solid. And then this goes like that.
Are you trying to like ball up the hand?
Essentially what it is, it's a half knuckle curl. Or, I guess to put it simply, it's, the position your hand goes when you're resting. Which is like, it's either like fully splayed out or it's a half knuckle. Or
I'm literally
trying
to do what you just said.
Or essentially, like, you know how when you put your hands up and then you have them like half curled when you're like in shock or confusion?
Yeah.
That's what this is. Okay, so now this.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
All right. that's done. Oh god, I can't tell who that. Hold on. Okay, I need to turn this off so I can. There we go. How you doing, Burger? When you make sticks, how do you make the body flexible? It's a technique called smart stretch. And essentially what it does, it allows all parented static nodes to follow the same stretch arc as the parent. And this applies to a lot of things. And with the most recent update, you can actually set custom multipliers in there to get it to stretch the way you want, if you want to. Okay. Now I need to bring this out. What music is that? It is the... It's actually an unlisted video on my alt account that is a locale theme from Monster Hunter Wilds, a game that I have played on this channel. I've actually streamed it 3 times, or not 3 times, 3 times. 3 times. The unlisted video is called Ice Shard Cliff's Ultimate Symphony Mix, and the reason for that is there's multiple different versions of the locale theme, and what you can do is you can mash them all together, and it creates this gorgeous, like, symphony version of the locale theme. And that's what I've done, plus some other changes. Was that on top of him? On top of what? Not exactly sure what you're talking about when on top of. You know what I'm realizing? The cropping got messed up. Let me fix that. That's better. It's on top of me? Nothing? I still don't know what you mean by that. I gotta grab a flare thing. I had a... There it is.
Okay, finally back. Got me some food because haven't eaten all day.
Nice. I made sure to eat before stream. Can't animate it on an empty stomach.
You right. There's some leftovers my dad had earlier. I asked him if I could have it. He said he don't really care, but it's good.
So this is what I mean by the whole perspective thing with this new version that I have. I can basically create like a full-on parallax 3D illusion with the arms.
I mean, it looks good. It looks good so far. How tall is Keizen?
Well, to give you a sense of scale, Jeff in this series is about the size of your average male, which is about 6'1", and Keizen is twice as big. So he's not too big.
So he's 12 too, as I'm thinking.
Yeah, or
which I don't think that's it.
Put it simply, he's 4 to 5 meters tall.
Let's see who's joining.
Oh, shady. Also, can you make sure to read the Discord VC chat, because I cannot look at it because I need this to stream.
I got you.
All right, thanks.
A fat friend of mine just threatened to sit on me.
What?
Like, this is definitely when, like, my community is the most active, is when I'm actually doing stuff regarding what I actually do for the channel, which is animating.
It's going to take a long process.
Whoops, I actually just opened that. Damn it, no, I didn't mean to do that, no! I accidentally opened fucking Hunter Pie for Monster Hunter World. There we go. We're good now.
Oh.
There we go. Now I think the Discord audio is at a more reasonable volume. It's really weird because the way I have it, I'm essentially running it on the friggin' Explorer whatever browser thing. Like I'm essentially talking through the search browser. And when I do that, any, like, audio that plays from that said search browser correlates to the audio from Discord on that search browser. Even splitting the tabs doesn't help it. But honestly, I don't mind it.
Let's see. I still gotta find out what kaiju I'm gonna add to my series.
What are your plans?
Well, I want to figure out. Well, I want to know if some people would like to be like a human character for my series. I'm trying to add some human characters, and I do want them to voice their own characters.
Yeah, I think it was already said before, but Jeff actually offered to voice act for his own character
No.
instead of it just being me with a filter over CapCut.
Yeah. What was that?
Hmm?
I heard something.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
Yeah. My own character is the main character for my series. By the way, if you don't know which one's my series, mine's the Solon word. Mine's the Solon verse. That's in the server.
Let me see if I can find that.
I've made several characters, yet I don't know how to start a series.
Just find a plot and then animate it.
Oh, Solemnverse.
creative.
Okay, I see. I saw Soreverse search for the truth above it, and then I looked one space down, and then it's like, oh, doy.
Yeah. Recently, I just made Doug, which he's not the only genius of the series. There's gonna be more. I just gotta recolor it, and that's it.
Your Doug have 6
Then,
arms?
Well, my friends are making art for me. Well, I got 2 friends actually making art.
Yeah, one of my favorite things that I have recently done, I've taken art renders of my friends' original characters that will be in the series I have planned for Keizen. I've been taking those standalone renders and porting them to Procreate and then drawing over them. The one and only art piece that I made for it was amazing. I love that piece
Did
to
you draw-
bits.
Did you draw Keizen, or did you have somebody else draw Keizen?
I actually came up with if you want to talk about this design specifically, this design was made by a friend.
Okay.
And then I'm pretty sure the V4 was 100% me. The V5 was also me, but it really didn't turn out well, which is why I don't use it. And then the V6 is the newest model, and by far and away the most refined, and that one was also made entirely by me. It's essentially just a more refined and optimized V3, which is what's on the screen right now.
I've been trying to make sticks for a few days. I've just now started. Trying to find out they are actually looking good.
Yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? I'm still
Yeah, it takes like an hour or two for me.
I'm still waiting for the day that I see the SFM port for Hold on. I think stream is about to black out. There we go. I fixed it. I was nervous that it was gonna black out on stream, but it didn't. There we go. Yeah, for the longest time, I have been checking every single day on the Source Filmmaker Workshop because my next figure that I'm going to be making regarding the monsters of Monster Hunter Wilds is Jindahad. And I'll go ahead, I'll post an image in VC chat if I can get to it. Oh boy, this is gonna... Hold on. Copy image. Okay, post that out. Okay. Let me open
We'll be
chat.
display
and-
for background.
Alright, I just sent the image in VC chat. That's Jindahad.
That's from Monster Hunter, right?
Yep.
It looks like it. Because lately, when I be going on the Stick Nose website, I be seeing your sticks
Yeah.
on the website.
How's
I mean,
the
mostly
Arkveld treating
they-
you?
they- Yeah. What's your favorite from Monster Hunter?
Ooh, that's a tricky one because finding a favorite is like the most difficult thing in the world for me. But if I just had to choose, okay, I'll say it like this. My knee-jerk favorite before I actually played Monster Hunter was Shara Ishvalda. That was my knee-jerk favorite. I'll see if I can get an image of him. I have a figure made of him. I just don't have the...
Currently, I like Fatalis.
Oh yeah, Fatalis is an easy pick. Especially since I have a mechanical Fatalis right here.
But let's talk about Fatalis. What happened to him? What happened to this one?
By that, like, what do you mean?
Like, before you change the frame, I see him laying down on the floor.
Oh, so in the script that I wrote down, Keizen blasted his face with an electromagnetic bolt, which temporarily disabled him for the time being. So, let me see if I can get a good image of Shara. And mostly the reason why he was my favorite was because at the time I was like into the most like grotesque looking beings. Like those guys were just my jam. So there's an art piece of him.
Oh my god.
Horrifying, right?
Yeah, he is ugly. Not bloody. I've never seen something this terrifying.
Yeah, he's grotesque. Here's a fan-made render.
And that's a better sighting.
Yeah, like
That's a more of a better sighting.
the number one thing that Shara is known for is his gaze. It is horrifying. Like But to go back to like my actual current favorite, like if I had to choose a favorite, It would probably be Zoshia.
Hmm.
And Zoshia is this guy right here.
That's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, that is beautiful. Like with the white, it's beautiful.
Yeah, but it's funny you say that because underneath that is the most horrifying thing ever. Let me see if I can get a really good image of it.
I'm still trying to think if I'm gonna at least add some Monster Hunter creatures to my series. Probably not.
I mean, if you wanted to
'Cause
go
I'm-
for like the fuck ton massive siege monsters, because they do exist and they are massive.
Mhm.
And honestly, a lot of things from Monster Hunter, I could totally believe some of them came from Skull Island.
Yeah,
Like-
like Devil's Joe.
Yeah, I was just thinking of Joe.
Devil's Joe, Fatalis.
Fatalis is a bit of a stretch,
yeah.
though.
He could have came. I'm thinking Fatalis could have came from space or something. Maybe, maybe not.
I guess you could say that about, like, White Fatalis.
Then that another one that could have came from Skull Island was that I don't remember his name.
Describe its physique. I might be able to classify it.
It has a spine that raises up and down like his nose horn.
Oh, Anjanath?
I think he's pink, right?
Yes, Anjanath is...
Yeah,
He's got, like, a vulture color scheme to it.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Anjanath would work. I'm trying to find a really good image of what I'm trying to show, but there is just not a lot of them. You can see my cursor going
I don't
nuts.
know I don't know what kind of creature I was thinking while making my OC, but my friend, he cooked with it when he was getting edited a little bit.
Trying to find a really good.
I think I was going for a Sword Faganax mixed with a Indominus Rex build for him. That's what I think I was doing.
Yeah, there hasn't been any substantial art yet for this guy, so it's really hard to find the form that I'm trying to find.
Mm-hmm. You found the image?
Nope, I'm still looking. I mean, it's not really gonna make a difference. The in-game image will look just as good as the, like, if I pulled up art.
I think I could try to find it. What's the name of him?
Zoshia.
I'm gonna try spelling it. Hold on.
There is a chance it could
it's
also just auto.
ZOTIA?
There is a chance it could also just auto-correct you to it through the search thing.
So it's spelled Zotia.
Actually, no. It's okay. You know what? I'll just use this. You can get the idea from this art. This is what's underneath the white.
Oh, wait, give me a second. No, I did not want to go to Instagram.
I posted it in VC chat if you want to take a look.
What in the hell?
So yeah. Essentially what happens is it sheds the crystal armor and then it reveals here. That's a good image of it. It just reveals this fucking thing.
That definitely comes out of space.
Yeah, and believe it or not, it's fully man-made.
Lord have mercy. How would you think if the Griffin had not to be canceled from actual Godzilla movie?
Oh, like Gryphon?
Yeah.
I call it Gryphon because that's how I see it spelled in my head.
Mm-hmm. But if he wasn't a canceled kaiju, how would you think it would look?
Honestly, high key, if it was just like 1-for-1 the Gryphon from Dinomania, I'd take it.
Yeah. Cause the purple does matches it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's actually get back to what we were doing.
Yeah. Let's see. I feel like he's smiling for some reason.
Alright, so now I get to go into a full curl, which I think I already have.
Oh, fucking God.
I already have figure or a template for that. Yes, I do.
Okay, question about your animating.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you animate, how many frames do you have by the time you export the animation?
It really depends on what I'm animating, because the more complex the figure, the more it tanks on the memory. So I could either have an animation that is like less than 1,000 and it's like 700 plus. Or I can have something where like I'm animating with my Raydao or Arkveld and I can barely even surpass 200 before it exceeds 1,000.
Thing is, I see you use tween a little bit. Well, most of the time I see you use tween. The only thing I hate about tween is when you export it, it has all those. It exports very long.
Yeah, the export time is a bit long. That's why I specifically break it up into parts.
Yeah.
You aren't safe, I'm here now. How are you doing, Shadow?
What are the people in this group chat?
I don't mind that, Shadow. I mean, do whatever you feels best. Oh, he's here.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy? Ooh, you're wicked quiet. Here, let me,
I don't know why I'm so quiet, but
Oh shit, your volume's at max already. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to turn that down. And then turn this up. All right, how's that? Okay, that's much better. Both. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I keep forgetting about that. There we go. I got it.
yay, we're back on.
Okay.
So what are we cooking up today, Keizer?
It's kind of just setting dialogue for story purposes. I'm kind of like actively writing the script as it goes along. And eventually, I'll have to cut it short because I got a scheduled movie night with friends. We're watching Jurassic World.
Oh, did you hear about the second mutant?
What?
Hold on, what?
Yeah, there's a second mutant.
Who dat?
So supposedly there's like a raptor variant mutant.
Oh,
thingy
I don't think I've heard anything about the raptors, but I know they're not raptors. True raptors, that
Oh.
is.
What they could have done, which is add Ultimasaurus.
Oh no.
I take it.
That would have been.
I take it.
I mean, I would, but like, ugh.
They might mess it up.
it is so overused nowadays. It'd be so dead
I
fruit.
mean, you're right.
Just out of curiosity, how do you guys feel about the D-Rex's official revealed name?
What,
I
Distortus?
never really thought much about it.
I thought it was stupid.
I mean, it
honestly,
was
like,
either that or Diablo Rex.
I'd rather have Diablo. Cobble would have been so proud. You would've seen
I'll
that-
be honest, I don't even know where Diablo came from. Like,
Diablo
the notion
Rex
of
actually sounds funny, and I like it.
like the notion of the name Diablo Rex, I don't even know where that came from.
Like, it makes no sense, and I love it.
Personally, I really do not like the D-Rex model. It reminds me of a fucking buff ass white spike, but dark.
So in
That
other
is not
words,
something I want
a
engraved into my
xenomorph.
head. A white spike is not a xenomorph.
Yeah, buff ass.
Wikipedia, right?
That's what the D-Rex is. It's a buff xenomorph.
Yeah.
Above.
I did
Xenomorph white
actually,
spike.
I think it was a YouTube short, but I saw it was like a short that essentially compared it with Orga.
Orga? Like, the
Yes.
monster from
Yes.
Godzilla 2000.
Yes, that Orga.
Holy crap.
Which honestly, now looking at it, it kind of does.
You're not lying. You're not.
I mean, I do kind of see Orga when I do see the Distortus. But, like,
Yeah, I'm just now thinking about it.
it just, that's now engraved in my head. Thanks.
You're welcome.
What if you just, like, give him a little, or what if you give, like, Jeff, like, a little line and a little thing, and, like, when he sees something, he just whispers to Keizer? Talk to her.
I mean, he's kind of a bit too short for that, buddy.
Oh, no, just make him lean down, and then he has to tell him something. Talk to her.
I actually do have a legitimate script that I am following.
Ah.
Like an actual proper dialogue script.
I gotta make an entire, like, movie script for my final in a creative writing class.
You know what's funny? A portion of this animation is actually for a final in my animatics college class.
Well, I gotta do this for a high school class, you see.
One
It's either you
man,
try too hard or you cook too hard.
400 men versus one gorilla.
Oh god,
Uh,
I've seen so
depends.
many memes floating around that shit.
It really depends on the situation here. Are we talking like big buff men, or are we talking like skinny little men who
Are we
stand
talking
like?
about, we're
no
talking about the
chance?
black.
Oh, the black men.
Yes.
I think my favorite argument to that from one of my friends in the Monster Hunter Discord, the Marvel rival autistics would hold us back. That's
Yeah,
essentially
that
what they
would,
said. I mean, no offense to
that
those
is-
playing Marvel Rivals. It was just funny.
Yeah, tell that to my brother. He'll probably be like, "You gonna get a poon to pick with me?" Like, it's just stupid. My friends play Marvel Rivals. They're actually addicted. I don't play it. for that
I've
exact-
seen as of this Discord.
Oh yeah, I don't play it often because
Oh yes,
Addiction.
side beast.
like I hop on my brother's PS5 every now and again just to play it. That's about it though.
Trying to decide if I want to
Oh.
zoom in a little bit
Didn't you
more.
read the other day about some type of racing game? I think it was.
Oh, Need for Speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that on my computer, bro. I rage on it all the time, bro. Like, that shit actually got me, like, almost throwing my controller.
I rage too when I'm on Call of Duty or something.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
that.
I used to rage
What I
over
just
Call
did,
of
that was
Duty, but then
another.
I just started getting good.
What I just did, that was another trick that I learned.
What, animation?
No, I had to change the camera view to zoom in a little bit more, but I had to go through all of the frames, and I just did it in like 2 seconds, which would have originally taken me like 30.
Try hard.
It's honestly, it's really easy to do that. Like, if you just want to do that, you just set an auto camera for the entire scene, and then just move around the camera. Like, if I wanted to raise this a little bit more, I could do that. And then I'd copy the camera, then paste it to the last frame of the audio camera. And there you go. I have a new camera angle.
Try hard.
And then I can just get rid of it.
Or you could literally just animate as you go and keep the camera in the same spot. I don't know. but
No,
something about
I'm
that
saying,
seems a lot
like,
easier.
if I wanted to change the camera angle to adjust to what I have already made, that's an option.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that in the first place. I'd just get it right the first time. It's so much better when you get it right the first time.
Listen, Shadow, we all make mistakes, even you.
I've never made a mistake. What do you mean? Only mistake I've ever made was going to school. That's about it.
We all made that mistake. We're forced to make that mistake. All of us.
Oh, no. You see. I have transcended beyond humanity. Here's the thing.
Sure,
If I
buddy.
didn't want to do well at school, I wouldn't want to do it. Like, here's the thing. I'm gonna say that again, because I like saying here's the thing. It's one of my favorite lines. If I had to do school, I would know I had to do school, okay? I couldn't live my life just in the military, okay? I could fail school, go straight into the military, still have my diploma, and guess where I'm at? The military in the United States, that can get you straight up to Congress level jobs. Like, you don't gotta have all these degrees and whatnot just to be good. You just gotta have the smarts to not give a crap and to when to give a crap. That's just how it works. I'm smart enough to know that I don't have to do my work. I just decide to do it. Because I like gloating about being smart. That's just what I do. Like, I wouldn't do the work if I didn't want to, but I want to do the work. Because what else am I gonna do? Sit in my room all day playing freaking ship games and not animating all day? Like, come on. Better than that. Plus, if I want a girlfriend anyway, I gotta actually, like, hook up. And for those dear viewers watching, you wondering whether the Great Shadow Jira has a girlfriend or not, no, he does not. He is not smart enough at this very moment. And he's also only 15. So, that explains it.
Look, man,
Football
I'm
games
in
are literally
I'm in the
nowhere.
same boat as you, and I'm 4 years older.
Wait. Oh, you're 19. I forgot. My brother didn't get out of college, or He didn't get into college until he was 20.
Oh shit, those are. I think one of my parents just got home. I'll be right back.
Tell him I said hi. Go make a pizza, pizza addict.
All right, I'll be right back.
I just went back and watched some Death Brawl skits for some reason. I don't know why I did it, but I just did it.
I don't know why I do this, but every single time I have a vacation coming up, I just do like immense research on where I'm going, what I'll want to do, just to make sure that, like, saying, hey mom and dad, hey brothers, we're going here, we're gonna do this and that, this is what we're gonna see, because my parents barely know any of what we're going to see in the present terms. Like, say you're going on a cruise, like, I do immense research on that. Like, say I see, or I want to see what ships are going to be in port. I want to see what is going to be available. I don't know why I do it, it's just fun. But, like, say, because I'm going on a Disney cruise next year, going to Greece. So it's like a 7-night Greece cruise out of Rome. Not the actual city of Rome, but, like, you get it. Like, near Rome and whatnot. So while we're going to be docked in Santorini, which is like a little island port where you have to be tendered, there's going to be like a lot of big ships there that day. And one of them, like, brand spanking new, holds about, like, what, 5,000 people? I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing so that way I can go into the plaza and just yell up into the clouds, Zeus, face me, you coward.
It makes sense. I'll probably just wait until we get there, then I'll find out what's gonna go on. I just let it be a surprise for myself.
I mean, I do like surprises, I just don't like dumb surprises.
Yeah.
Like the dumb surprise of me having to walk 5 miles all the way to Five Guys just to get fries. And I told my friend, I'm like, yo, Dairy Queen is right around the corner. We are not going to go an extra 3 miles. Because, like, we had a little event at school that day. We had to be there at, like, 6 o'clock. And it was, like, what, 3 p.m. at that time? So I'm like, okay, so we're going to get Five Guys. You're going to have to go in and get some stuff from Target. And he's like, yeah, I got like $10 on my Target little gift card right here. And as we're walking back, he just like says, man, I should have brought my card with me. I'm like, why? And he's like, because I have like $8,000 on it, that's why. What?
Where do you get $8,000 from?
Well, he works with his dad up north. I'm not gonna say where, just for privacy sakes. But he has a job at his dad's company, and he makes a lot of money. So all that money he makes goes onto his card. And I told him, bro, we could buy a freaking burger.
He's back.
I had an entire story time.
I'm glad I have some goons to entertain chat. I'm glad I have goons to entertain the one person in my chat, which is my alt account.
Either that or me. But
yeah, entertain yourselves.
And people will be looking back and they're gonna be like, "Oh, the great chat Drew was talking about all this."
Probably said some slurs and shit.
Oh, well, I would have,
Don't actually say
you're
slurs,
streaming
please,
and
for
I'm
the
not-
love of God.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I'm not trying to get you.
yeah,
I'm not trying to get you struck.
keep those
I'm not
to
trying to get you
yourself,
struck down.
please.
Maybe if you weren't streaming, and if it was an Xbox or PlayStation chat, I would.
Would say what?
We don't talk about those words.
Oh, is it like all
Damn,
those
he almost got
non-biblical
your
words?
ass.
Yes.
Ooh.
I will be saying the most outrageous words.
Bro, what
Words
do you
that you
think
haven't
I'd
even
be
heard
saying?
before.
What do you think I'd be saying, bro? I say the entire dictionary of curse words.
Sometimes
Like,
I'll just make up words at this point.
Like, to those who know me on YouTube, like, I'm pretty chill. But, like, once you get on VC, like a private VC, bro, I have, like, no filter.
Yeah, Shadow
Like-
swears like a sailor, because he is one.
I am a sailor. That is true. Navy forever.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was anybody in this current VC that would be a sailor, it would 100% be you.
Definitely would. Sail the 7 seas.
Shadow of the Seven Seas.
I could,
yes.
I would hug the shit out of King's verse Gazo.
You could hug him?
Yes, I would hug him.
He's not much of a hugger.
Well, too bad. He's gonna be one. He's gonna be one.
Damn. I guess he's a hugger now, guys. King vs. League, he's a hugger, guys.
I'm scrolling up in the King's verse thing.
Oh, jeez.
Do not question
Wait,
it.
King's verse Godzilla is he's a teenager?
Yeah, he is.
That's insane.
Yeah, and Zilla is the bigger one in the first episode.
What would he look like if he was a full adult?
Godzilla?
Yeah.
Well, for estimates, I say Godzilla right now has around 10 years left to go until he's like fully grown. And he's probably actually, and this is like probably the most controversial thing I'm gonna ever do for the series, but he's probably going to be a dad before he's a full-grown adult. Just for the sakes of time constraints and probably because I have no idea. The thing for my series, each episode is each year. So for episode 1, it's 1985 and 1991. The reason it's 2 years for that one is because I'm not just going to go ahead and make an entire, like, epilogue and whatnot, just trying to, like, say, oh, this is my series. I'd rather have it in one full episode and just be like, yo, this is what's going on, and now let's go to the future and see what's going to happen for the rest. Like, I've looked really deep into the scripts and writings of, like, big plays, big movies, and all that. And I looked at how the audience reacts to how certain things are done, how certain things are said. Like, it's just gotta be, like, the right reaction at the right time. Like, carefully planted. That's what I'm trying to do.
My question is, what made you want to make Zilla bigger than Godzilla?
That is an interesting question, and it's hard for people to understand, but easy for me to answer, but I'll say it like this. For those who don't know, I like Zilla a lot. Like, my bias towards Zilla is actually egregiously insane.
I will
It's
do
real.
that 'cause
That's
I
really
love
funny
Zilla.
because I actually had a conversation with chat about Zilla Jr. in the last live animating session.
Zilla Jr. is one of my all-time favorites. I'll say that right now. If I
Go.
could choose between Legendary Godzilla and Zilla Jr., I'd choose Zilla Jr. every single day. The sound effects, 50-50, but the plot and design, Zilla Jr. takes the cake.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Zilla Jr. has saved 1998.
It definitely
really
saved
has.
that design. And I
It
think
most
wait,
definitely did.
in that series, was it still called Godzilla in that series, or was it actually Zilla Jr.? Like,
Well, the community gave the nickname to Zilla Jr. as Zilla Jr., of course, but he was referred to as Godzilla Jr., I'm pretty sure.
okay.
That's from what I know. I may be wrong. To anyone who does know, please correct me. But
Yeah,
that's
the
what
the
I
one other person in chat will surely know if that's correct or not.
Now, yeah, I was about to say two, but now it's one. But anywho, back to what...
No,
question
the one other person out of the two is my alt.
Oh. Let's have your all answer that for us.
Oh, it's back to
anyway,
one.
Back to the question of why... back to the question of why Zilla is bigger in my series. The reason Zilla is bigger is because I really want a dumbed down character to have such a bigger impact on such a thing that has never been seen. Like my series, I'm not gonna say like it's the greatest of all time. Like, no, I'm not gonna try and say that, but like I'm gonna say that Zilla in my series is probably one of the greatest when it comes to, like, say, how he is done. Like, Zilla, in most series, Zilla is just, like, there. There is no actual story. He's just placed in there face to combat, and he just hoping that he's just done with. Like, he's just there to be mingled with. He's not actually there to have any real impact on the story. The only thing I've seen, besides, like, for any series that has actually used Zilla, the only series I've seen an impact being used so far, with Zilla and Zilla Jr. in mind, was Godzilla Lord of the Galaxy. And I've read into the lore and whatnot. Zilla Jr. plays a pretty vital role in Godzilla Lord of the Galaxy. That I like. And I want to add on to Zilla being liked more. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to give Zilla a more constructive story arc within the Kingverse era. And I'm trying to make him as the main perpetuator to all villains in the Kingverse. So it starts out as an ancient rivalry between Godzilla's ancient species and Zilla's ancient species.
Yeah,
So
you know
it's-
what you just reminded me of? You just reminded
What?
me of the fact of, like, if that's the series that you're drawn to, it just makes me think, like, what does Jimbo have in store with Zilla in his series? Because it
That
exists.
is what I'm scared for. I only see action. I don't see real story going on for Zilla. The Zilla design, cool as hell. I'll admit that. It is unique, and I actually like it. But the only problem I have with it, it's still weak. It faces not even a chance. Kong beats the everlasting shit out of Zilla. That's the problem. I'm not trying to say
Yeah.
that Zilla should be over-exaggerated.
Yeah, like, he's all
That's
right.
only if
He
Kong
just...
had-
Okay, I'll say it like this. I've said this multiple times. He's a phenomenal monster, but look at what he has to contend to.
He has a whole bunch of problems that no one has even dared to fix. Everyone was too fixated on the fact that, oh, Godzilla's stronger. Oh, Godzilla's this and that. You have the ability to make these characters whatever you desire. No one's gonna stop you. Even if a copyright gets in your way, you still have that entire ability to still try and bypass it. You can obviously go and ask the higher film productions. If they say no, cool beans. At least you tried. You can form any character to anything. You don't gotta stick to what the community said. That's why I'm trying to stick out here. I'm not trying, like, I'm trying to make Godzilla in my series powerful, right? But I'm not trying to make him overpowered. I'm not trying to make him the main focus. The entire reason why everything is happening in my series is because of Zilla. If Godzilla's parents weren't killed by Zilla, none of this would have ever happened. The entire thing was Godzilla's parents were the only things keeping Zilla in check. Zilla would have killed one of them if they were on their own, which is why they always stick together. And when they made the grave mistake of being weakened after fighting King Ghidorah, I don't know what the villain they fought is going to be yet. I haven't gotten that far deep into the lore back then. But they fight some big villain, get very weak, and then Zilla comes in and kills them on land. And then Zilla becomes tyrant of the monsters. Or
I mean,
slayer of the king.
that's some great lore of Zilla. That's some great lore.
Like, he takes the opportunity to kill weakened Godzilla's parents while Godzilla's still a child. He lets Godzilla live for some reason, in which I'll get into a lot later in the series. But that also gives Godzilla PTSD and the actual grudge against the Zilla species. That's what I want to see. I want to see an actual grudge that lives up to the name. Like Zilla, tyrant of the monsters, you don't see that every single day. I'm not trying to self-gloat myself here. I'm just trying to say that this character needs more opportunities. Like, it just can't be a bunch of bad.
The thing is, you don't see that at all. Really, you don't see that at all.
That's what I want to change. Hopefully I do make a change, even though I only have, like, what, 394 subs as of right now. I still want to hopefully and try and make an impact.
I only got 4.
I mean, hey, it's better than nothing. Let's be real.
Yeah, my channel is dead. I have not uploaded in like 4 or 3 months.
Bro, I haven't uploaded in like 4. I'm still maintaining and gaining. I don't know how, but I am. I just make community posts to keep my channel alive somehow. Yeah, 4 months,
I mean,
429 views on my most recent video.
Regarding my channel, the last
you're
actual video I posted was a hot minute ago.
Yeah, besides, Days Without Cat.
But then cause your most recent video was living without CapCut.
Yeah, the final day without CapCut. That skit.
Yeah, that's when
I really do want to make more for those skit series, because that was like my peak for skits. Those 2 that I made, day 2 and the final day, easily some of my best skits ever.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that Death video.
Oh, the Desperal skits, those are classic.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the next one.
Yokai, if you want to see a little thing, I pinged you in my series.
Alright, let's see what we got.
I'm just going to distinguish one is Kai and one is Keizer, because, like,
Oh.
easy to remember.
That's okay.
You can look at it if
I
you
wanted to
want.
take a look at it too.
Mine's the one with the ZN.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Is the one on the far right yours?
Yes, it is.
I figured. It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
If you go to, I had posted some of my kaijus in chat in the VC chat. You want to go there and look. The only ones that's on this is Rhedosaurus, Godzilla, Zilla, and Godzilla, Kamadidarax,
Damn.
and if you look more further, you can see Godzillasaurus, which is the shortest one on there.
Dang, he's small. Rhedosaurus got an
Yeah.
actual upgrade though. Like that Rhedosaurus.
Okay, I think I actually got.
Damn.
Yeah, that Rhedosaurus is something I actually made. That was my first one for the series.
That actually looks sick as hell, and I like that Zilla too. That's a lot better than mine.
Oh, do you know who Drakion is?
I don't think so.
He made a Godzilla vs. Gigan video.
Okay, let's
He's
see
where
how this dialogue
Kong had died.
sequence
If
turned out.
you know.
Oh, I saw that video. I just didn't remember the person because I have horrible
Yeah,
memory.
that person had made Zilla.
He made Zilla.
Yeah, I had him
Damn.
make Zilla.
He did phenomenal work then. You make the design?
No, it was one of my old artists that I had. But when I made Doug, that was some art that I actually made.
You're doing phenomenal in your series so far. Like kudos.
Then I had made a drawing last night, which I am not gonna lie, I cannot make arms or legs. So it's hard for me.
Good.
How you doing, Joctor?
You say Joctor or do you say Doctor? Broski
You
said
know,
Doctor.
sometimes I slip. Sometimes I
Where's
slip
that
and fall
Joctor?
on my words.
Where's up, Joctor?
Yeah. My name
I don't
is
know
the
why,
Do-
but for some
Dr.
reason-
Jagan.
I fucking my freaking brain was thinking of Doctor and Dragon at the same time, and it just came with Joctor.
My name is Dr. Jockey.
Joctor Dragon.
Joctor.
Joctor.
Dr. Chicken Jockey.
No, I'm Dr. Jockey.
Yeah, get out.
Joctor Jockey Jamaica.
If anyone else wants to see anything, that's my Godzilla compared to Zilla. If you wanted to see it, I pinged you.
Let's go back to this and see.
Big.
Fucking Christ on a stick. That guy's huge.
Yeah, I didn't back down when I said Zilla's actually big.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
that's like proportion-wise, that's like the size of Shimo. That's huge.
Yeah.
Nah, I actually finally got some stuff done with myself.
And I
Yeah, I have some designs I made. Took me like 2 weeks to finish a few of them.
just stretched. And that
So
stretch
we
was
have
good.
what I'm seeing off right now. It's Jeff and you looking at somebody.
Yeah, they're
Which is
secretly
Ghidorah.
looking at me.
No, not exactly King Ghidorah.
Mecha King Ghidorah?
No.
No, that's Mecha Sigma Ghidorah.
No, that's Mecha Cabin Sigma.
No, this is the fatal dragon weapon.
No, that's Alpha Sigma Dora.
Alpha Sigma Dora.
Yeah, bro.
Best names I heard all week.
In actual seriousness, it is the fatal dragon weapon, the official name.
I love
I feel like from what I'm hearing, it's Fatalis if it was a robot.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
Vitalis, if he was. What the hell am I looking at in this image? No, not on stream, but on YouTube, bro.
Does anybody want to see this? Except, I mean, I'm gonna just put this one random meme I made in
Oh,
the
Jesus
chat,
Christ.
because why not?
Okay.
It's actually kind of funny.
I mean, you got to remember what the stream is about.
Oh, you made this animation.
I meant for the other ones, not you, because I know you're cooking right now, so I
Yeah.
ain't gonna disturb. I ain't gonna.
I mean, you know what? I still have Discord
open.
open. I'll take a look at it. Might as well. Like,
Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite.
Oh, I've seen that animation somewhere.
That Trump voice was immaculate, though. Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite.
Hey Peter, welcome to Fortnite.
He just like gets jiggy with it.
you know what? In all seriousness, that was actually, that might be one of the smoothest animations I've seen from you.
To be honest,
I'm
yeah,
not
'cause you know
bullshitting.
why I stopped
That
using
was
Queen.
that was good.
Yo, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, you want to know what's weird? I spent like 2 hours on that.
Damn.
I'm gonna be so dead for real, and this is about animation style. I do not like ultra smooth animation styles. That's just me. Like,
Yeah, have you seen that? Remember that one stop motion animation of like that Godzilla and Kong versus Scar King and Shimo from that
Like-
Dogosaurus guy?
Ooh, that
yeah, I think so.
that brings it back really far for me because that it's
It
been
was
a
good.
while since I've
I-
seen that.
Well,
But who's seen those updates on that new Slick video supposed to be coming out?
Oh fuck yes.
it's pretty good.
Because let me tell you,
Slick
in
is
that
the
one
exception
GIF,
for
it
that.
literally looks like Godzilla saying, "I'm not the below."
Yeah, okay, so you're canceled. Anywho,
Yeah, I know.
would anyone like to take a 10-night cruise with me?
I mean, I don't know.
It's like $1,100 though, so like
Nope.
it's $1,100 for 10 nights. Like, well, let's be for real here.
Oh yeah, by the way, I brought back Iceborne, but it's not Iceborne.
Is it Heatborn now?
No, it's Eclipse.
Heatborn.
Well, he said it wasn't Iceborne, so it had to be had to have been Heatborn, right?
Shadow, I'll post something for you to see.
Everyone loves me.
I love.
Godzilla Solar Eclipse. I like this. Wait, is he like a scientist in this series? Like, discovering the solar eclipse.
Jesus, bro, and you're sounding kind of like Lord Albino here, because it's funny. Because in, never mind, it's so freaking stupid what he said in that one video.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm gonna go to that one video and I'm gonna read it for you.
He's like
And then I will
albino.
post it. Jesus.
Albino. What? What did
Nothing.
he
It's
do?
just that one random video I posted of the same video blew up. Lord Albino said, "Will the ice be born? Find out next time on the One Piece Scar King's balls."
He spoke words of wisdom there. I don't know what you mean.
I even said LMAO.
Like, those are words of wisdom, bro. Like absolute gooning material. I'm sorry, I had to.
Yeah, but this time I'm using Orga, so.
Oregon? Like
Orga.
like the state?
The villain.
Yeah, Oregon's a pretty bad state, not gonna lie.
I
I've been there, I don't like it.
Dragon or Doctor, just Just leave it. Just leave it be. You're not gonna win against him.
I don't even think I can win against anybody at this point.
Especially me. Keizer has seen my true potential. It's not funny.
Also, Shadow.
Oh God.
I was watching YouTube
Okay,
and
there
I
we go.
came across
Alright,
this
fix
one
it.
random Destroyer design. This thing is peak as
It looks like a straight out of Spore. I gotta mimic it. I gotta mimic it for my series, guys.
Nope.
What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna go rambling on about my series because I have nothing else better to do. But I got some really interesting ideas for what I plan to do with Destroy in my series. I plan on making him like an anti-hero at first, and then turn him
Batman.
slowly into a villain.
I
He
mean,
was
while Keizer cooks, I can go ahead and show the Orga design I made.
wait, let me get the Oregon design I made.
I'm gonna.
Just trust me, just trust me. Wait, send me the Oregon.
Hold on, I need to go get screenshotted real quick. Give me 1 second.
My wallet is suffering. Spare change. Spare change.
Now I have to screenshot it.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and.
Yeah, just send it in VC chat, and I'll send my Oregon design.
Yeah, I'll show my Oregon. Yeah,
you don't understand the severity of
He
my
plays for the Saints, by the way.
Oh, he plays for the Saints? Damn. Yeah, we're cooked, guys.
This is gonna be the craziest Godzilla movie ever. Here, I sent it.
Yo, he plays for the Saints. Bro, you know what mine plays for? Look in VC chat, and I'll show you my Oregon design. Like, look
I don't
at that,
know.
bro. Like,
I
look
don't
at
know,
that,
guys.
bro.
Man, what the fuck?
I told you I'd show my Oregon design.
Okay, but actually, what do you think of it?
It's pretty big, not gonna lie.
You know, it's still a work in progress.
Yeah. The only thing I see that looks a little bit wonky is the mouth. It kind of looks like Jeff the Killer. What is my dog howling for?
No, that's the thing. It's still a work in progress, and the mouse is supposed to look like that.
It's supposed to look like Jeff the Killer's
No, it's.
son.
I'm gonna edit the mouth though to add more of those spikes, cause you know Kiryu, how he has like the teeth inside of his mouth.
Yeah.
Think
the
of it like
robotic-
that, basically.
Oh, so he's gonna be robotic too?
No,
Oh.
he's just the things on the outside are gonna be like the really good teeth, and inside are like the teeth that like mash it all up and he can swallow it.
I had a really interesting day, not gonna lie. I was just chilling in history class because like I had no idea on what to do.
That's crazy. I've drawn that. I drew that thing in English in my freaking social studies class.
I was in advanced world history, right? And I was just bored out of my mind. And my teacher's like, "So why is no one paying attention?" He doesn't actually sound like that. He's actually chill. So like, I'm sorry, Mr. Teacher, of my history. Yeah, he's now registered as Mr. Teacher.
But
That's
anyhow,
his name.
now I registered him as that. Don't worry, he's all right though. His identity will remain a secret. But back to the point. So what was I saying?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I was just texting my my ex's sister in the middle of class because like I'm just bored. Like she was texting me like randomly like a couple months ago. I'm like, oh, I'm scared for these state tests, and
So scary.
like a month later, I come back to check in on her. I'm like, you still scared of those tests? And she just full on just like starts having a conversation with me. And
What?
we get to the point where she just asks like, so how's your day? Or how have you been doing? I'm like, good. I'm just trying to find a girlfriend. And she's like,
Same,
it'll come
actually.
around. Like, it'll come around. Cause like, here's the thing. I sound like a dweeb, but in real life, I'm actually like a jock of some sorts. Like, I play football and whatnot,
Same.
and I do all
Wait,
this. and
Shadow,
that.
I'm gonna send you a video of my coach getting dumped by an ice bucket.
Well, you don't got to, bro. Keep your privacy, man. But
No, is that? I mean, it's pretty funny though.
Nah, man, just keep your privacy, man. Like, I actually I'm actually dead serious about privacy. Anyhow,
I'll leak my location.
nope.
Okay.
Y'all ever seen that analog core about Dexter the dog?
Also, I gotta ask y'all a question. Who remembers Raptor?
Oh, me. What?
I
Did he die or
remember.
something?
The dude came back after a year with a video called Tyrannosaurus versus Triceratops, and it only is 4 seconds.
I don't.
I've
blame him.
never seen this whole one. Never mind, the video was worth it. So
I
apparently
think
he's sick.
I think Dexter the dog is probably the most unsettling analog horror I have ever seen.
I'm gonna look at it. Holy sh!
Dexter the dog.
Yeah,
This-
I don't think. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, it's a. Yeah, it's
You saw it?
I looked at one picture.
This is terrifying.
That's terrifying.
You want to look in VC chat, Keizer? I don't recommend looking. I'll
Oh,
delete it
jeez.
after. I'll delete it after Doctor looks at it. But I don't want you. to
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that is scary. Like dogs and analog horror.
Actually, I have something a little more scarier. It's Yeah, Kaiser, you can look at it.
Don't, because he's actually scared.
No, it's nothing actually scary.
Oh, yeah, that's not scary.
That's just bloodbath.
It's bloodbath. Godzilla.
Yeah, that's just.
Kaiser,
I was
if you look.
just gonna say that's just bloodbath. Like, the fuck you mean is that scary?
Yeah, but look, he redesigned the whole thing too.
But,
That's not scary.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know. Dude, the videos he freaking sent in the Discord were so freaking terrible. Yeah, it's a.
But anyhow, dog analog horrors. They are scary. Like
Yeah, you remember the freaking Smile Dog thing that used to
the
be around?
Smile Dog was not terrifying. Not compared to what I've seen. The dog that hides within the walls, that is terrifying.
The dog that hides.
It literally crawls within the vents at night when the mom isn't home. The mom literally had to give instructions on what the daughter should and shouldn't be doing.
What the frick?
Like She told the daughter, lock your door. Close all the vents. Don't
Why
look
is
in
that
there.
actually kind of scary? Oh, what if it was a cat analog horror too?
And just like a cartoon cat. But anyhow,
I
the
got
daughter-
a cat
the-
and the 3 little rats.
the daughter looked in the vents anyway. She saw a full-grown man with a dog head.
Okay.
What
What if I look up toilet analog horror?
Oh, she's probably just gonna get skibbity toilet.
That's exactly.
What is the internet degraded to these days?
Oh, you tell me.
Monster Hunter analog horror. Actually.
Oh,
Monster
Monster
Analog
Hunter
Horror?
analog horror.
That would probably
There
not be
is.
scary.
Oh
Dude.
yeah, I forgot. T-Common made an animated analog horror for the mobile game.
I don't think it'd be that scary.
I'm gonna look at it.
It's really good. It's like found footage Monster Hunter. It's so good.
Oh,
I love
you
Doom
want something
analog
scary?
horror.
You want something scary?
Doom analog horror. Oh wait, never
Um,
mind. There is no Doom analog horror. It's just the Doom Slayer slaying all of them.
Bro, I literally just got that on my For You page on YouTube. Can the Doomslayer beat the demons of analog horror? I literally
You
just got
serious?
that video, bro. I'm so dead ass.
Honestly, the Doom Slayer can beat almost anything. But he can't beat LeBron.
No one beats Daddy LeBron Bon. But anywho,
Kaiser, you can agree that LeBron is unbeatable.
Sure.
you know what else is unbeatable? Those
Oh, I
random
just got- Hold on, wait.
those random high school lockdown stories I watch in 6th period.
I just got our world has seen speech now.
You know what I like watching for just like some random reason? I just
I'm
like
good.
looking at EAS scenarios.
Anjanath and analog horror sucks, by the way.
You say analog horror sucks?
No, I said Anjanath and analog horror is just, and nope.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's horrifying or no?
In a horrifying way. I hated that.
That's why I like it. It is literally just found footage Monster Hunter. It's so good.
If I look up Sonic analog horror, I'll bet you I get Shin
Shin
Sonic.
Sonic. Shin
Yeah.
Sonic.
So I'm gonna look up
You should
in
look up.
Safari D's Nuts analog horror, cause why not?
You should probably look up. You should probably look up Key Hub analog horror.
Alright, well I gotta get going in about 15 minutes, so I'll get this.
It's just a bunch of photos of long nosed people.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty scary.
I'm also looking at the YouTube stream right now. Actually, I just had it open. I'm gonna see what the chat is saying right now.
Oh, the most recent person who speaked is Shadow. Oh. Well, my device crashed.
That's not good.
Oh,
I figured that was gonna happen. You know what? I'm glad I at least got that dialogue part done.
So
I think I'm gonna call it there. I gotta leave in 15 minutes, and it's kind of pointless to actually see. Let me see Let me see where let me see where I left off, or where it crashed at. Well, let me see where it last saved, is what I mean. Okay, it was right after I finished the lines for Jeff. Perfect. So I didn't lose that much. All right. So I didn't lose that much. That's fine. All right. Yeah, sure. And on that note, thank you all for tuning in to the live animating session. I got a stream to catch at 5 o'clock. So, we'll see you all next time for the next animating session, where maybe there'll be more action. Goons. Yeah. Yeah, goons, goober, goofy moments. Sure. All right. All right.
Alright.
We'll see y'all next time.
Sayonara, everyone.
All right. See you guys.